Welcome back. So today I'll be turning this cauliflower into these yummy cauliflower wings. I did buffalo and I also did honey barbecue with a meal honey. So first of all, I'm going to take this head of cauliflower and I'm going to cut the stalk or the green part off the bottom of the cauliflower, and then I'm going to chop the cauliflower. Now the thing about this is that sometimes the cauliflower is really easy to break apart. So some pieces you can break apart and some pieces you have to cut with a knife. So that is what I'm doing. I'm also going to be cutting off of the stalk so that you won't have that hard piece at the bottom. But it's not on all of them, it's just on some of them, but that's totally up to you and your discretion. But we're going to break them apart and put them in a strainer and wash them really, really well. Next, we're going to add them to a pot of water to boil for 5 to 10 minutes. While we have the cauliflower going, we are going to go ahead and slice up the potatoes. If you have a potato peeler, go ahead and use that. I don't have one. I don't like them. I'm using a knife. And so we're going to cut slices to the potatoes. Also, y'all remember that all of the ingredients and measurements will be listed down in the description if you'd like to make this meal yourself. But we are just slicing these potatoes because we're going to make some skillet potatoes, okay? I am dicing up about 1/3 of a yellow sweet onion as well. Next, in a skillet, we're going to take some plant butter and just put it all around the bottom of that pot. Make sure you got that good plant butter all around the pot. And then we're going to add the sliced potatoes to the pot. You can layer them however you like. It doesn't matter if they're on top of each other because we are going to stir these frequently. So today for the seasoning, we'll be using some pink Himalayan salt, some black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and a little bit of Italian seasoning. Be sure to add that top and let it simmer, and then we're going to put the oven on 425 because this is how we are going to cook our cauli wings, our cauliflower wings, our cauliflower chicken wings, vegan chicken wings, whatever you want to say. Anyway, we're going to drain all of that hot water off of the cauliflower once it is done boiling for that 5 to 10 minutes. We're going to go ahead and sit them to the side so we can get our batter together. So for the batter, we'll be using some flour. We are going to season it with some Creole seasoning, some onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and we're going to whisk in some almond milk very, very slowly. Again, the measurements will be down in the description. So I am whisking this in a little slowly just to make like a batter. So you want to make sure you are stirring correctly. It should look just like this, kind of like some pancake batter, okay? Next, we're going to slide over in another plate and do our dry batter, which would be some seasoned breadcrumbs. And as you can see, girl, I only had a little bit of the breadcrumbs, but I'm going to show you what we're going to do for that. So I just put some plastic wrap down and we're going to go ahead and put the cauliflower on. Now we're going to season the cauliflower as well. I am using the same seasonings that we use for the batter, which would be Creole seasoning, paprika, onion powder, and garlic powder. You can put a little bit of salt in there if you like, but the Creole seasoning is salty enough for me. So we're going to go ahead and dip it into the batter, and then we're going to dip it into the breadcrumbs. And you want to make sure that you are coating it completely with the batter and also with the breadcrumbs, and go ahead and set those aside on a pan. So like I said, y'all, I didn't have that many breadcrumbs, so I ended up using these Panko Japanese style breadcrumbs that I used to make the sushi in my last video. And baby, let me tell you, they were just as good as the breadcrumbs, I mean, if not better. This is how they looked before I popped them into the oven. I had breadcrumbs on one side, Panko on the other, so I can taste test and let you know which one is the best. But we're going to go ahead and slide over to cut the bottoms off of our asparagus. I am going to be baking the asparagus as well. Before cutting, make sure you give the asparagus a good wash. I always wash my produce off really, really well. Then we're going to slide them into a pan. I'm going to season these with some pink Himalayan salt, black pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder. And go ahead and put some plant butter all over the pan of asparagus, y'all. This just makes it so good. If you like to use olive oil just to kind of you know, lessen the fat content, you're welcome to do that. So we're gonna make the honey hot sauce. So I'm just using some hot sauce and a little bit of agave. I can't give y'all my secret recipe, girl, because I use it for vegan chick. Anywho, this is what the nuggets look like once they are done in the oven for about 30 minutes. And then this is what the final product looks like. I did make some crescent rolls. They were vegan. But if you would like to try this recipe, definitely comment down below. Let me know. Definitely let me know if you enjoyed this video. Doesn't that just look good? It's just making my mouth water, making me so hungry now. But I do want to thank y'all for watching this video. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.